do you guys do the same thing?
You guys think the same thing? Do you know what the other one's thinking when, what's the most common questions? Like,
do you share a girlfriend?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, well, yeah. Sometimes.
And no, we don't.
Nah.
I guess when they did the sonogram, they only picked up one baby, and one was behind the other during that process. But it's definitely. I think my dad freaked out a little bit. He was like, two twins means double the money.
And he asked for just one.
Yeah.
Just one, yeah. So we shared everything ever since. Yeah. No. Being a twin. It's all cracked up to be. I'll let you know that. There's a lot of trials you go through being a twin. You have somebody looking just like you. It's weird. It's some weird stuff going on there. You started from one egg, right? 2 sperm cells to go into that egg, right? And then just 2 babies come out. It's wild stuff. But yeah, I mean, you wake up and you got somebody look like you.
We were actually born in Memorial Hospital in Baltimore, 1985. So we're pretty old now, and not too old. And Garrett was born. My parents didn't know they were having twins. And the doctor, they had Garrett first, and the doctor said there's actually 2. There's another one, and I was delivered 13 minutes later, breech birth. But my mom shared that the doctor's face lit up and said it, and she was really freaked out. She's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna have another one.
Yeah, 13 minutes later, and it came out. Started working out. You took weight training in high school. We started working out when we were like 17, but like on and off. Like we'd go like mostly like fall and winter. But we would push each other because he would be working out, and I don't want to be like the skinny twin. So I started lifting. I can't let him beat me up. So so I just want to look alike as much as possible. I mean, even though all identical twins don't look exactly alike. I mean, there's always some differences between all identical twins if you sit there and study their faces. But I wouldn't want him getting really really ripped and muscular, and me being like lazy and skinny. I always wanted to get in shape, even when I was like really young, playing with action figures. I was like, I want to look like an action figure. And in high school, I took weight training. I worked out, and we really didn't start working out hard until was it our senior year in high school? Well, senior year, and then a year after senior year, we would still work out really hard at like 20. But right when we hit 21, that was when we really started working out really hard.
Being a twin, you always have someone to watch out for you too, which is good. Like you always have a friend. You don't really get lonely, I guess, being a twin.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't even know what lonely is. No, but seriously, you don't get lonely as much, I don't think, because it's just you always have someone around. I guess until we get married and have our own families and stuff, and that's
unrealistic. Yeah. Not yet. No, joking. Went up to the bar, and 2 bars, and both I'll walk in first, and then he comes in maybe 3 people later after my friends, and then he looks at the ID like so confused, like, how'd you get behind? Like, how did you leave? Like, what happened to your wristband? And there's another. They start looking, then that's when you hide, and then you hide and then watch the bouncer look inside the bar like, what are you? It's fun. It's fun messing around with.
When I saw you up front of the house, a bigger kid bullying him, putting his face in the ground, and I went and asked my mom in the kitchen. I said, "Hey, Mom, if Garrett's ever in trouble and someone's hurting him, is it okay to help?" And she said, "Oh, absolutely. Anytime your brother's in trouble and someone's hurting you, you're always." She told me you help them. Definitely.
They're allowed to.
You're allowed to help them. And
permission.
And so then I went outside, and the kid's back was to me, and he was on the ground holding Garrett to the ground and put his head in the cement. And I went up and
it was concrete. I really think he was banging my head against concrete.
And I bit his lower back. And he got up, and I got off of him, and then he started trying to fight.
Yeah, that's when we went back up to the front door, and then he started walking up the hill, and that's when I drop kicked him.
He drop kicked him.
I ran him, drop kicked him down the hill, and then he started crying and just got on his bike and just
Like Three Ninjas.
ran off. Yeah, it was like the Three Ninjas, and that's probably why I drop kicked him. I decided to go with the drop kick. It was like
It's practical.
It made sense at the time. I was like, yeah, that would be cool to knock him down the hill. But I mean, the kid was. I mean, I don't know why. We were like 4 or 5 years old, something like 4, but almost kindergarten. And the kid, I have no idea why he just started. He just got on top, just out of nowhere, and just
He was
started
watching WWF.
Yeah.